China has been progressing quite rapidly over the past few decades, and I don't mean to be racist when I say this, but it's the truth. One thing you have to realize about China is they're more or less the same people. They have different minorities within their population, but 90% of Chinese are Han Chinese. And no, I'm not trying to say that all Chinese are 100% the same in all different regions and parts of China. Yes, they do have slightly different ethnic groups and minorities that come from Han's Chinese that make up different cultures in different parts and regions of China. Yes, these different ethnic groups and minorities have differences, but they're very slight. Like, for example, they have a different dialect within the Mandarin language, different culture, or different types of foods they may prefer. But I will say this again, as someone that has visited over 50 different cities in China in many different provinces, it's very slight. So the point I'm trying to get at here is it's much easier to progress a country faster that has its people that more or less have the same culture, speak the same language, and are on the same page. It's going to allow the people of a certain country to have less conflict and indifferences amongst each other. Like, for example, when I walk around in China, I see certain things that would never work in America. Like, for example, here they have portable charging banks. This allows people to, scan a QR code, take a power bank, charge their phone, and then return it back. But that would never go well in America. Same with e-bikes that people can rent and return, and many other things that Chinese people enjoy. They have a bunch of tech and a bunch of advancements that they use to benefit their society. And it seems like everyone is just on the same page, making it a lot easier to incorporate different projects and things they want to do for their people in a harmonious fashion. And like I said, I don't mean to come off as racist or prejudiced, but everyone knows America has a ton of different cultures, and sometimes they clash, and that's normal. So the level of harmony which we want to reach in terms of living in the United States of America is much harder to reach when you have dozens of different cultures. And it makes it very tough to incorporate different things as well. And this is just a reality. We need something to unite us and for all of us to be on the same page with, and that makes things much easier. And I noticed that with the Chinese people, like, they're on the same page with a lot of things. And that's normal because, 1.4 billion people and 99% of them, speak the same language. Yes, there are going to be slight differences and slightly different foods they eat and culture and religion, but it's very slight. I'm telling you, like, it's very slight. Anywhere Chinese go, it's really like, okay, we're the same people, and this just creates a harmonious